Disturbing Reddit stories. Hi, Connor. Do you remember what day it is today? That's the first message I get as soon as I walk out of the office. The number isn't in my contacts, but it knows my name somehow. I ask who it is. It's Jane, remember me? The name alone sends a chill down my spine, but it can't be that Jane. I text back, asking which one. As I'm entering the cab, heading home, my phone buzzes again. It's the one you loved so dearly, dummy. The one you haven't spoken to in a long, long time. Can it be a prank? How would anyone even know about Jane? That was ages ago. I decide not to respond, hoping the sender will lose interest. But the phone buzzes again. That's very rude of you, making me wait. Remember when you said you were going to leave your wife? My heart skips a beat. I type back furiously, demanding to know who this really is and what they want. The real Jane died almost 20 years ago. On it. All I want is for you to tell me what day it is today. That's it. If you don't, I'll ring the doorbell in front of me and have a nice little chat with your wife. Is this a joke? I reply. Try me, Connor. You have 5 minutes. Then an image pops up on the chat. I open it to see a photo of my front yard. Near the bottom of the picture, a thin gloved hand holds what looks like a gun. I'm close enough to hear her if she gets a call. If she panics, or I hear a siren, she's dead. I glance out the cab window. There are still maybe 20 minutes until I get home. Damn it. I respond, explaining I'll cooperate and there's no need to escalate things. But I don't understand what the question means. If it's Jane's stolen identity, maybe it's about the day we met? Jane and I met at the Hilton during a work event. Back then I still had a long dark hair that touched my neck, a young, ambitious sales manager. She was an even younger accountant. Married for 3 years at the time, I found something intoxicating in her shy laugh. The date escapes me, but that's the answer I give. The day we met. Seconds later, another message arrives. Boo-hoo, wrong answer. I'll give you one more shot. Connor, it's now or never. The cab turns onto my street. Just a few more blocks. An obvious answer hits me. Of course, it's the day she died. There's a lot I've chosen to forget about those last months with Jane. The fights, the threats, the bitter breakup when I chose my wife over her, the look she gave me when I told her not to keep the child. In the end, I gave her cash for the procedure and left her life completely. A couple of months later, someone told me she died on the operating table during what I presumed was the abortion. I type in my answer. The phone buzzes again. I burst through the door, frantic. My wife isn't in the living room. I shout for her. She calls back from the kitchen, and I find her there, startled by my panic. I pull her into a hug. Relief floods through me. She's safe and just stares at me, confused, questioning what's going on. Before I can answer, my phone buzzes. Another text. Today is also your son's birthday, the one she died to give birth. The doorbell rings. Oh, who is it? My wife asks, moving toward the door. I'll get it, I say, stepping in front of her. My cold hands grasp the doorknob and I pull it open. Standing there is a young man, thin, tall, with dark long hair brushing the neck. He looks eerily like I did at his age. In his face, a cold grin. In his hands, a gun rises to meet my head.